Hello, internets! I am Kwhat and this is Dirvid, and we are continuing our hours and hours and hours of starting the timer. Of playing...
Fishing for Dad.
Fishing for Dad. This is a new game. Oh, let's go talk to Alistair. Everybody knows what we're doing.
It's funny how we just become fucking morons
as soon as we hit record.
You know.
It's like the whole time we're like, okay, did that work? Did that work? Okay. Technical, jargon, technical. And then we hit record and we're like,
toenails.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's stuff.
And things.
Excuse me. Let's go talk to Duncan.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this matter.
I love strawberry milk.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Wow, that mage is an asshole.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how...
He ain't very nice either.
You are a very strange man. No, it's just over there.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
No, this is not voiced by Will Wheaton.
It's not Will Wheaton.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day worse?
His brother.
That makes you
Phil
Duncan's
Wheaton.
new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you too.
Glad to meet me.
I am the junior mint.
Accompanying you when you prepare for the journey.
I'm the janitor mint.
I'm gonna run that by my kid. Hey, no, I have who's your mint?
Who's your mint?
Oh, that's gonna be the third channel. Who's your mint?
Who's your mint?
Hoosier mint? Hoosier. My mother had a Hoosier. You know what that is?
Brand of tires.
No, it's a it's a piece of kitchen furniture. It's nice. Underneath it had 3 drawers and a cabinet, right?
Like a nook.
And then it had a pull-out metal, you put stuff on it, shelf. And then it had like one of those bread box doors, you know, like the little garage dours.
For bread?
You know, it rolls up. It had a rolling door.
Yeah.
And in there was like a bread box, kind of like a thing, only it was like...
Not for bread.
Like, well, it was like 5 or 6 inches tall by about 1.5 feet wide. And maybe a foot deep. But the really cool thing about it was right next to that little bread box thing, there was like a cupboard. You open it up and there's a sifter built into it. And then above it was like a pull down thing that you pulled towards you. And you could put flour in there. It was like a built-in flour sifter that was a part of the cabinet. And then there was a few cupboards up above it. But the whole thing was really, really nice. And it was an antique.
Manicure?
And I don't know whatever happened to it, but I always kind of wanted it. My sister has our oak table, though. My older sister. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Vicky. You're Alistair. We're going to be Grey Wardens. Let's get out of here. Women to the Grey Wardens. You want more women to the Grey Wardens?
So terrible. Not that I'm some ruling lecturer.
You smack your lips on purpose just to make me go.
Actually encountered Darkspawn before.
Specifically. I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn? Not yet. No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another.
My signature threat. That's all I'm going to
Whenever
say.
you're ready, let's get back to
And
Duncan.
you hit people
I
you
imagine
know
he's
and
eager to
God
get
or
I'm going
something.
to hurt everyone you love. Why are you shaking an empty box of cornflakes?
Cornflakes. Get them at Tramlaw.
Yeah, I got the great value kind because it was a bigger box. I really do like cornflakes though.
Good source of 10 vitamins and minerals.
Right? Cinnamon, frosted flakes, and French toast crunch. Oh shit, yeah, I'm playing a game. What are we doing?
This
See, Duncan has to do stuff. Yeah, we should get started.
with things.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, if you'd asked him earlier, you'd have found out that Duncan used to be a Templar, which is like a holy guardy thing. What they basically they hunt mages who aren't a part of the Circle of Magi, which is kind of like mage jail almost. You have to be in the Circle of Magi if you're a mage. If you're not, you're called an apostate or a runaway. Runaway mage.
So why don't they just call you a runaway?
Because apostate is, I don't know, a word that they use. It's the whole story of the whole thing is that the mages have to be a part of the Circle of Magi if you're a mage, if you can use magical ability. And the Templars, like Alistair used to be, both guard and protect the Circle of Magi. The mages are allowed to come and go as they please, but the Templar are there to kind of make sure that mages are under, kind of like under the thumb of the law. Because they think that magic is dangerous. It's all churchy and such. This game is very churchy. The big god person is yeah, I knew her name. Andraste. It's like a goddess. Or Andraste could be like their Jesus character or whatever. Wow, that is one hell of a crossbow there, dude. I want to see that. Huh. Wow. What's your name? Soldier. That's a unique name. Soldier. 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 Soldier.
We stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider the evil before us. In their craft, the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly golden
See.
city itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into
The Heavenly Golden City. Mages tried to go into the Heavenly Golden City,
the evil that
and they became the first Darkspawn. Blah 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 blah. That's what everybody says that the Darkspawn came from.
Let us not be proud.
Blah 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 blah.
Against the darkness.
I could go over here and talk to these guys. The Ash Warriors are pretty cool. If you are not a noble human, if you talk to this guy, he'll give you a quest to go pick a flower. Since we already have our own Mabari Hound, right here, then we're still going to get the quest, but we're not going to get it until we get out into the wild. What it is you go in, if you're not a human noble, you go in, you put a muzzle on a Mabari Hound. It lets you. And later on, you're going to get that dog as a companion possibility. When you start off as a human noble, you get a dog right away. So it's kind of a perk to being a human noble is that you already have a dog you can name and all that. But we have Alistair, so let's talk to Duncan.
Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the eye.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Frankie. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, my lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Vicky. Pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin.
They're already at the fire if you go meet them in the camp.
The first is to obtain
They tell you a little bit about their story. We have to go get Darkspawn blood. 3 vials, because there's 3 of us.
There was once a Grey Warden,
And we have to go get some papers.
abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such
Treaties.
It is recently
You go get the treaties and
have been left
Hey,
behind,
how are you?
magically sealed to protect them.
not that kind of treaty.
Alistair, I want you to retrieve
Basically, the
these
Grey
scrolls.
Wardens years ago had
The scrolls contain treaties promising
Yeah.
support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your
years and years ago. The Grey Wardens made treaties with the elves and the dwarves and stuff like that.
I will see you when you return.
That they would come to the aid of the Grey Wardens when necessary, and it may or may not become necessary that they need the help. So off to the Korkari Wilds. That's a dog. You notice we don't have Abby with us.
Right.
Abby is with Duncan while we're out there.
Right.
If we had the mod, then Abby would come with us.
Right.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Loady, loady, loady. There's a bunch of weird side quests out here. Most of which aren't that bad. Oh, there's one right there.
Fight, you damn morons. You fucking brute. Wow.
Yep. Welcome to your first battle in the Korkari Wilds. Alright. Alright. You can set it to pause at the beginning of each battle. There's a dude over here to get. His name is Jogby. You take his letter to Jogby. The missionary is the new quest. The missionary is the new quest. I said missionary. That's a position. There's a guy. Whoop. I just walk right on top of him.
Is that Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed.
So I have to be to
How
work
many
at 4
Darkspawn
a.m. Can I
were
get a
us
ride?
slain? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are
Holy
darkspawn
shit.
about.
I just realized it was 3.
How do you know?
Oh!
I'm not a coward, but this is foolish.
Well, we'll get through this conversation, and then we'll...
Conversation.
Conversation, yes.
Oh, I guess since I'm here, I guess.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens.
It doesn't mean that we have until,
Whatever
like,
they
quarter
find,
of.
I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
I always like that comment.
That doesn't mean
See,
that
we
it's
might die,
easy.
but we'll be warned about it first.
So let's get a move on.
Don't worry about it. Okay. This is where we're going to end this one. Probably the last one we're going to do tonight. And then we'll come back to it later on.
Like, comment, subscribe, Kwhat, and here's your mint on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.